The content of this video is taken from the Creator Experience server. Everything shown is not fully indicative of the final product. There may be final changes in the upcoming version update. This early access guide will help you understand how Robin works in a nutshell. Choosing the correct playstyle is important as her build can vary. Use the build sections to help you with pre-farming for gears. If you found the guide helpful, consider liking the video and subscribe so you don't miss out on up-to-date information. I always read everyone's comments, so feel free to ask questions that were not answered in the video. Without further ado. A Holovian singer born in Penaconian rose to cosmic fame. An elegant and demure young lady. She can use the power of harmony to broadcast her music, manifesting resonance among not only her fans, but all manner of life forms. Robin is a 5-star physical element character that specializes in buffing up the team, advancing them forward, and could even inflict physical damage herself through allies' attacks. She follows the harmony path. Robin aims to start the battle with her skill. Getting Robin to act first is not particularly difficult because of her A2 trace that advances her forward by 25% at the start of battle. At level 10, Robin's skill increases the damage dealt of all allies by 50% for 3 turns. The duration only decreases at the start of her own turn. Then, her top priority is to gain enough energy for her ultimate before or as soon as the team's attack rotation ends. Her A6 trace gives 5 extra energy whenever Robin uses her skill. Whenever an ally attacks, Robin regenerates 2 extra energy through her talent. These are tools you must take advantage of because Robin has a very high ultimate energy cost of 160. When Robin's ultimate is ready, wait until your team finishes its rotation. Then, use her ultimate. The reason why you would want to do this is to maximize the 100% advance forward provided by Robin's ultimate. In short, as soon as your team's attack rotation ends, Robin's ultimate will allow her teammates to move again instantly. Also, when using Robin's ultimate, she enters the concerto state. At level 10, it increases all allies' attack by 22.8% of Robin's attack stat, and an additional 200. This means that Robin is quite similar to Ting Yun, where she must have high attack stats to fully utilize this effect. Additionally, whenever an ally attacks, Robin deals 120% of her attack as guaranteed critical damage to a random enemy that has been hit. It has a fixed 150% critical damage multiplier. This can also apply to allies' ultimates and follow-up attacks, making her synergize well with characters that perform follow-up attacks frequently. In fact, Robin's A4 trace is triggered when she enters Concerto State, which increases all allies' critical damage dealt on follow-up attacks by 25%. While Robin is in Concerto State, she is immune to crowd control effects. She also completely disappears in the action order bar, meaning you cannot boost her speed, nor advance her forward. Instead, a concerto countdown appears with a fixed speed of 90. When the countdown's turn begins, Robin will exit the concerto state and immediately take action. Aside from that, Robin passively boosts the team's critical damage by 20%. Give Robin a 2+2 combination of Musketeer and Prisoner set. Use Fleet of the Ageless Planar set. Aim for an attack main stat for the body, boots, and sphere. Energy regeneration for the rope. Her light cone options are either her signature or the upcoming event LC. If you really need more alternatives, Battle Isn't Over is good for its base attack and energy regen. Go for Planetary Rendezvous if Robin is supporting another physical element damage dealer. With Robin's default speed and advance forward, she technically starts the battle at 142 speed. If your damage dealers are slow, then you don't particularly need higher speed on Robin. However, if you have damage dealers that are utilizing the 160 speed breakpoint, it is safe to reach at least 120 speed on Robin. Technically, this allows her to start at 162 speed. Pairing Ting Yun with Robin allows Robin to drop an energy regeneration rope for an attack rope. It is viable to use Ting Yun's ultimate on Robin instead, because Robin is able to deal a significant amount of damage in her concerto state. I wouldn't say this is optimal for Robin, but it does make playing her significantly easier. Fair warning, this build can be deemed expensive by most players. Feel free to skip into the next section. Because of the absurd energy cost of Robin's ultimate, players would most likely team her up with Ting Yun. Then use Ting Yun's ultimate on Robin so she enters the concerto state early into the fight. Else, you will need to wait for a while before getting Robin's ultimate. This problem can be solved with the Von Wack planar set and some speed tuning. The idea is to abuse the advance forward coming from Robin's A2 trace and Von Wack, so she can get her first action early and slip behind the slowest teammate in the action order. By doing this, Robin gets to move twice early and have enough energy for her ultimate without needing Ting Yun's help. If Robin's teammates are speed-tuned to act twice within a certain amount of action value, Robin can squeeze an extra action for everyone in between. This allows the team to perform 2 full rotations within the concerto state before Robin acts again. In some cases, the team could end the wave before Robin acts, which allows Robin to enter the next wave with the concerto state still active. Here's the advanced playstyle in action. Give Robin a 2+2 combination of 12% attack set and messenger set. Messenger would help you achieve the high speed requirements. Use the Von Wack planar set. Aim for an attack body and sphere. Speed main stats for the boots and energy regeneration for the rope. Same as earlier. Her light cone options are either her signature or the upcoming event LC. If you really need more alternatives, Battle Isn't Over is good for its base attack and energy regen. Go for Planetary Rendezvous if Robin is supporting another physical element damage dealer. There are different levels of speed tuning you can do with this setup. If the rest of the team is at 120 speed, then Robin needs to be at 162 speed. If the rest of the team is at 134 speed, then Robin needs to be at 180 speed. Remember, the speed requirements only look absurd if you aren't particularly utilizing any other methods to speed up the team. Dance 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 LC. 4-piece messenger and speed-boosting passives of certain characters could help a lot with speed tuning. I will make a follow-up video explaining the strategy I used in the clip shown earlier. Robin's first Eidolon grants all allies a 24% all-type damage resistance penetration when she is in concerto state. It could be argued that you can grab this Eidolon instead of her signature light cone and settle for the event light cone instead. This is a very powerful Eidolon that basically mimics one of Ruan Mei's ultimate effects. Robin's second Eidolon grants all allies a 16% speed boost when she is in concerto state. Additionally, her talent now regenerates 3 extra energy each time it is triggered. It is very hard to quantify how useful this Eidolon is, considering that it will ultimately depend on the team setup and strategy used. Robin's fourth Eidolon dispels all crowd control debuffs applied on all allies when she uses her ultimate. Additionally, all allies gain 50% effect resistance while Robin is in the concerto state. The effect would guarantee that everyone will move after being pushed forward by her ultimate. The 50% increase on effect resistance can be paired with Aventurine's shields, which makes everyone completely immune to all types of debuffs. Robin's final Eidolon increases the critical damage of the additional attack caused by Robin's ultimate by 450%. This means that each hit is guaranteed to deal 600% critical damage. However, this Eidolon's effect can only be triggered 8 times every time Robin enters the concerto state. I've experienced an E0 Robin dealing as much as 100,000 plus damage with a team that supports her, so it is safe to assume that it will reach 400,000 or even higher with E6. In general, Robin likes to team up with characters that have a high frequency of attacks, most notable being characters that utilize follow-up attacks. These characters would proc Robin's additional attack and trigger her talent for extra energy. Aside from Robin's damage buffs, she also boosts the critical damage dealt of follow-up attacks in particular. Robin also loves supports that could provide her extra energy due to her extremely high energy cost. So characters like Ting Yun or Huo Huo are good to pair with her. Ting Yun was already mentioned earlier in the guide. Huo Huo not only provides energy, but also boosts Robin's attack, which helps with her attack buff and additional attacks in concerto state. There is one character that stands above the rest when it comes to synergy with Robin. That is Dr. Ratio. Ratio performs 2 attacks per turn, and his ultimate is technically 3 separate attacks which all trigger Robin's additional attacks. Aside from that, there's the IPC team, which is definitely a team that is meant for Robin to support. Seely and Sushang due to their high speed. Seely gets extra actions through her talent, while Sushang gets extra turns through her ultimate. Then there's Kafka's easy-to-trigger follow-up attacks that only requires a teammate performing a basic attack. Overall, Robin is an extremely powerful support, as expected from a limited character that follows the Harmony path. Should you try to pull Robin if you get the chance? Yes, I'll repeat this as many times as needed. Harmony is the best path in HSR. There is simply no argument. Harmony can boost the damage of your damage dealers by multiple folds. Although Robin is a bit tricky to use, her ability to create a pseudo 200 speed team effortlessly is unique to her. For example, if your team can act twice within a specific action value, Robin giving the team an extra action is straight up a 50% performance boost. And that is on top of her great supporting capabilities and extra damage. Probably what only holds Robin back from reaching her full potential would be fighting enemies that are not innately weak to her element. In most cases, an enemy not weak to a certain element means they would resist its damage by 20%. Up to 40% if it is specifically stated that they resist the element. Nevertheless, Robin's support is still pretty top tier, and could match our current best harmonies even if her own damage gets resisted. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.